not where I wanted to be. I had this whole list of stuff that I wanted to get done before this call.
Yep.
One of them being this call, so I'll cross that off because I'm on the call, and that's where I am. I haven't done anything. So what I planned on doing was, I've been kind of like created a little system for myself where I do a live video.
Yep.
I convert it to a YouTube video.
Yep.
I transcribe it. I use it as a blog post. So I'm kind of like hitting all the marks
Yep.
at once. So that I will be doing that today.
Okay. You've been doing that because I mean, I know you post.
Yeah, I've been posting. I've been doing that. And then I send that blog link out.
Hold on. Jean, I'm going to mute you for a second because we're picking up background noise.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, and then I'll unmute you when we pass along to you.
Cool.
All right, sorry, Liz.
That's all right. So yeah, so I'll be sending that out in my email as well, to my whole email list, and that's where I am. I haven't really been getting, I mean, this is the same as last week. I haven't really been getting any new people subscribing to my email list yet, but I mean, I think, like you said, it takes some time. It takes that consistency. It takes, you know, all of that. So
I just realized that my mug has a swear on it. Sorry. Sorry. What do you, I know, right? I love, this is my favorite mug ever. Susan will love this when Susan watches this. We get Susan a mug like this. Where are you putting your opt-in?
My opt-in is, well, it's in my bios. So I did do like a live video where I was like, hey, I've got this opt-in, blah, blah, blah. And I linked that down below in a comment so that people can find it easier.
Yep.
So I just need to be more intentional about that.
If I went on your website right now, would I see your opt-in like front and center?
I don't know. How would I take
So if you, I mean, I would, oh, Susan's ears were ringing. She just popped on. If I went on your website, I don't want to do it now because then I'll lose the screen and then I'll lose what I'm looking at. You should be able to see it clear as day because you want someone, if they go on your website, they shouldn't have to like search for it. You want a way to capture their information.
Right.
I'd also just put it on your Facebook page, your group page, and pin it to the top.
Okay.
Where it's just talking about what the opt-in is. I would also make sure that like you give stuff to your list your email list that you would not give away on Facebook.
Right. Okay.
We could talk about Facebook adding your opt-in and spending, you know, a couple bucks a day and see if there's bites and then go from there.
Right.
Like I just opened your package because I'm kind of catching up from everything. And I think there's a video there to kind of be like, if you subscribe to the essential oils package, here's what you get, and like go over what you get. Cause like, I think like some of the stuff in there, like it's important.
Right. Yes.
I think also, again, it's cold season. I think we've been hit harder than ever with cold, especially in around here right now, and the flu. If you maybe you have, I don't know. I would maybe just do like a video or blog about like fighting the cold, fighting the flu.
Yeah,
why not pumping Sudafed? Yeah, so if you did, I'd repurpose that because I didn't see it. I mean, I don't go search on people's things. That's one thing I don't do. I would repurpose that because again, we're getting hit with flu and cold like crazy right now.
Okay.
I said to you last week, if you want to put together something that talks about kind of like stress, anxiety, I'm more than happy to share that with my list.
Yeah.
More so going towards the athletes.
Yeah.
But yeah, repurpose all your stuff because again, like Facebook, like you don't see half of it. Like the people that are signed up don't see half of it. That's why I'm a big fan of email. And when you're sending the emails, like track it, see what's getting the most bites.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, just from going to Seattle and then we had to leave early and then fighting this cold, I haven't like been on top of my emails, but I would like a lot of the emails see like, I think it's from like being a Young Living customer, like those emails get sent to me. Like I would have an email that's like, do you have the flu? Or something like, how do you fight a cold? Like that would get my attention. You know what I mean? Whereas like February news for what I look at, like I know it's coming from you, but with all the emails I get right now and kind of I'm not going to pay. I don't pay that close attention.
Yeah, gotcha.
If you said like, cause I have a cold right now, you said, do you have a cold? Here are 3 steps to do to fight it. I'd click on that immediately.
Right.
Okay. I think that's what I would go is I would try to change the emails more personal to kind of what's going on right now.
Right.
Or not to be funny. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Are you lonely? Like, and maybe there's some scents that make you happy or something like that. Or like, are you still looking for Valentine's gift? Here's 3 things. Something like that.
Okay.
That's where I would go. Cause again, like I think some of like the Young Living stuff, it gets lost in translation that it's a generic title.
Yeah.
I would go more if you can like change it to be like, do you have a cold? Here are, I'm making this up right now. 4 naps. I would just go, do you have a cold? I mean, cause again, if someone has a cold, they're going to click on that. Do you have the flu? Do your kids have the flu? You know, are you, February break for us is coming up next week. So like, I don't talk about what you want to bring when you travel. Spring break for most private schools, March. Like, what do you want to bring when you travel? I mean, I'll ask you that question for myself when we travel and we're going to Aruba, and both of us got sick. I'm going to be like, what do I need to bring? So I would go along that line.
Perfect.
Because I'm sure in the packet you sent me, it told me when I have a cold what to use, but like I haven't even gotten to it yet. They asked you, so that's what I'm saying. Like I think,
right.
It, like I said, stuff like that I think is going to be a little more grasping with the headline.
Okay.
And then ask your audience. I mean, I don't know if you have like what they want to see.
Yes.
Because I mean, I'm not a mom, but I know that there has been a plague. We joke at Concord Academy. And I know kids have been missing school like crazy. And I'm sure a lot of those parents need to be home with them. Like, so then it affects obviously moms. I would, you know, again, I think going after that, what they can do to like detoxify their house or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you wanted to, I think maybe doing a giveaway could be an easy way to get emails.
Yeah, I tried one email and, you know, asked if they would share it with their friends and we would do a giveaway, and that was crickets. But like you said too, it's the consistency of the emails and then getting emails, you know, a couple a week from me. And
yeah, I mean, you could even put it on your Facebook page or group right now and say, all you need to win, like the essential kit. Or like whatever is popular, and I'd like give it a week and I'd Facebook boost it. I would, for a few bucks a day, and see if you can get emails that way. And then from those emails, again, like I said to you, I'm more than happy, like we can put something together for the summit and we can give away one of the something. You know, we'll talk about stress, we'll talk about sleep, maybe put together like 3 things. And I mean, we'll do an opt-in, they got to put their emails in and we'll pick a winner.
okay.
But I mean, that's where I would go is like I did a March Madness giveaway, but I mean, I'd be creative with like, you got a lead magnet, or if you have content, like now you need to like put it out.
Okay.
Dean, you're back. Susan, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? This is a new headphone for
Yes,
me.
I can see you, but you have a red screen. I was hoping I would see your face, Susan.
Well, I just got in from a workout and I'm eating my post-workout peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and my bedroom is a train wreck. So,
Susan, can you see me?
I certainly can see you.
So I was talking about you, my coffee mug. I didn't realize it had it there.
I saw it and I was like,
mugs.
I need that.
Yeah, no, this was a gift. It's one of my favorite mugs. I was telling Liz and Jean, I am fighting a cold right now, so I'm having a little tea.
Oh, well, I hope that you feel better. And if I could inject something to Liz, I just have to say to you, I have major digestive issues that are putting me on disability actually, and put me in the hospital. And I dated someone, a Young Living individual who, well, let's just, I'm not happy with them as a company, but there's no question that they make some quality products. And if I were like living near you, or I don't get Young Living, I refuse to, like the upline and all that, there's certain people I don't want to deal with. So I only deal with certain people, but you can't get away that Young Living is a good product. So for my stomach, like I'm up in the night throwing up, I got the peppermint sitting right by my bed with toothpicks. I stick it in the toothpick, and I don't advise going to sleep with a toothpick in your mouth, but that's what I do. When I'm nauseous, like when I'm literally in the bathroom, I use, for some reason, and it's not made for this, but smelling the pan away, that wintergreen, that really takes the nausea away. It really does.
Yeah.
And what else? The liver, the digestive one, I'm very sensitive, so I just sniff them. The only one that I will actually put in my, that I'll actually consume is the peppermint. But if you could put something together, like some kind of package with digestive oils and what works, sign me up, because I will buy from you. Like I said, I'm fishing high and low because I don't go anywhere without my peppermint, but there's definitely, like, look around at all the people that have, the population of people that go to the hospital and get all these like ungodly experiments, and it's like, oh, they don't know what's wrong, or oh shit, I have Crohn's, or oh my God, I have this, or oh, some of those oils like legitimately help, and I don't jump up and down and support them, but at 2:00 in the morning, I'm there with the peppermint, like the Rock on that show Ballers, popping the Percocets. I'm with the peppermint drops, putting them in, and I've never thrown up peppermint oil ever.
I'll put you two in touch via an email, because
sure.
Take up obviously too much of the call, because I want to talk to Jean and you about business. Is that Young Living had an issue like shipping out their stuff, and Liz like shipped me out her own stuff, so I get it first. So like she's quality with what she does and dealing with her. So I think like you two should connect and talk that way.
There's a lot of shady people in that business, so that's why I'm personally looking for someone who's honest. But there's no doubt about the product. It sells itself. It does. And I know you know what I'm talking about, all the weirdos. Yeah. But I'm gonna get off of it for now.
All right, let me touch base with Jean first, Susan, since she was the second on it, and then we'll come back to you with what you're up to. All right, Jean. Jean, can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Good.
So what do you got for me?
So I did the lead magnet, and I have it on the website, but I need to make it more prominent. But I also think, I don't know, having thought it through more with like having the follow-up emails and everything, that already my lead magnet is getting somewhat outdated, because the off season that I refer to in it ends like around March. So I feel like I'd almost be, if I'm going to do all these follow-up emails to it, that I need to already come up with something longer lasting.
All right. So I think, so what I would do is that you can use that lead magnet now to get emails, and then in your email sequence or emails say, hey, now, we're in season to train, or preseason. I mean, I don't know the triathlon time training. I would then just send them what you would give away anyways through your lead magnet, because you don't need them doubled up on your email list. Yeah. Just send them what you're going to think. And then again, like, be working on a new lead magnet for March. I mean, same with me. Like right now it's still in season for most people in basketball. I mean, middle school probably ended this week. High school, depending on how good they are, they're going to end next week. So, I mean, technically, like, basketball's over, but I'll still do the in-season until about mid-March. So, I mean, I'm with you on that. You got to have a couple to change. But if anyone's on your email list and then you're giving away something, just give it away to them.
Yep.
But I'd put something together now, like on Facebook, Instagram, promoting your league magnet, and be like, we still got a month left of, postseason. Make sure you're getting the most of it, blah, blah, and kind of just go that way. I mean, I don't know if you heard my conversation with Liz when we were talking about things she can do to email list. We were talking about giveaways. Like, I do a giveaway for March Madness, because honestly, March Madness is one of the biggest things for basketball. I do some sort of giveaway. So, I mean, you could be like, hey, it's running season. I mean, I feel like running season isn't until April around here, but like, it's running season. Like, you could always, like, to get more emails, give away like your favorite pair of like socks or a favorite pair of what, I have no idea, like what's popular in the running world.
So it's like if you sign up for my email list between now and the end of the month, you'll be eligible to win this?
No, so I'd literally do like a giveaway. Be like, I'm giving away, I'll go with Liz, like use Liz as an example. I'm giving away like an essential kit from Young Living. It's $160 value, completely free. All you need to do is enter your name and email. The winner will be drawn March 15th.
Oh, okay.
And then everyone that's going into that email list, like they're like, Liz is seriously gonna then give away something. Like, you can't be pulling wool over people's eyes, because that's not, like, collect those emails, put them into your email list and be like, hey, thanks so much. Just to reiterate, again, I'll be drawing a winner on March 15th. Stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, and then, blah, blah. So I don't know, give away. I mean, it depends how generous you want to be. Right now, like, I'm loving certain things. It's not really related to basketball, but I mean, like, I'm loving Bomba socks. I don't know if you know what the Bomba socks are.
No, I haven't tried those.
So check out Bomba socks. They're probably the biggest socks right now in the fitness industry, and they're not cheap though. They're like $14 a pair of socks. But you get like a 3-pack. But I mean, Bomba socks, like, they are so comfortable. They don't slip like down your sneaker, or like, I don't know, like whatever you think is popular, like a running belt with like water. I mean, because you could easily get $20, $30. Like, I think people like free crap. So
yeah,
you can do it. I mean, I still would have your league magnet where you're giving tips away for like postseason. Transition that into like in season or preseason, whatever you guys say if you're running. And a giveaway is another thing you can easily do. I mean, that's where I would go. I mean, that's what I do, and it works. I mean, my email list builds and builds just by doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You could do a workshop. I'm not a fan of doing free workshops. I just think you attract the wrong people. That's my opinion. You could do a workshop, charge like a minimal amount of money. Do a workshop in your community. Make sure you're getting all those emails. I don't know, like a runner's workshop. I mean, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do for my running. I do kind of an introduction that I go around and do at running stores, and I'm going to do it at REI. And so,
so
I'll
make
definitely
sure you are getting all those emails.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, those are some pretty big stores. So, I mean, really, really make sure you're collecting those emails. Because I think that would, they're obviously interested in some sort, so that's what I would tell you to do. There's many ways to get emails.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to, when I give the talks, I'm going to tell them that if they sign up for my email address, they'll get a discount code for my workshop. And maybe I'll give away a book or something.
I would give away something. Like, give away a book, or you'll give them a free I'm making this up, free training session. Because if you're offering a discount code, they still need to buy from you, and they might not know, like, and trust you. So I feel like you're not going to maybe get a lot of signups.
Mm-hmm.
I'd give away something. Or honestly, just
okay.
pass the list and say, sign up to get my 10 tips to make you a better runner this season. Something to that effect. That's too bland of a title, but yeah, I wouldn't say a discount code. Like, you can offer that anyways. I just don't think most people, like, imagine when you're at a workshop, people are passing around a list to put your name and email. You know why they want it. I mean, but you got to entice why you're going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay. When I go to clinics, like, I'm going to a clinic in March to work with a basketball team. Like, I'll make sure I get more of the parents' emails, because the girls are like in 7th and 8th grade, and, it's a fine line. Unless I'm personally working with them, I don't want to be communicating with an 8th grader. But I make sure, like, number one, most of the parents will just give me their email anyways, but I make sure that I'm like, I'll offer something like, hey, we just did body weight and bands. I'll send you the workout we did, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I know you're posting on social media. I mean, I do see you. Just keep that up. But again, you need to give away for these people to find you, to give you their contact information.
Yeah, this class has inspired me to be more active on social media.
Okay. I mean, if I went on your social media profile, because I don't really scan Facebook anymore. I do more Instagram scanning. Is there a link in your profile that could link me to your opt-in?
Not directly to the opt-in, no. It just goes to my website.
So
And it's not.
I would link it, Liz, same thing. Make sure it's linked.
Okay.
Because again, people don't, I mean, I'm the same way. I don't like to click 50 times. Like if, you're posting some good stuff, oh, hey, this and that. Give them an easy way to just be like, link in bio, let them click.
Okay.
Do you use, I don't even know, do you use Facebook?
I do use Facebook. We have a lot of, well, I post on my own page, but then I get traction from posting in like the little town pages around here.
Okay.
But I have been more active on Instagram and
Okay.
more interacting with people and kind of creating conversations and stuff. It's been fun and interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting traction on those pages in Facebook, keep doing that. The only thing I would tell you is Instagram, and Facebook owns Instagram. So if you're going to post on Instagram, anything you post, you can set it up so it posts on your Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
So I would just set that up because like Liz and I were talking earlier about like toying with like running a Facebook ad, $2-3 a day, see what happens. Instagram, unless you have 10,000 followers, you can't like tell people to swipe up to then go to something. So it's always good to keep Facebook there and building your audience, because then when you want a Facebook ad, and I think Facebook ads are great. You want to make sure that you have content there. Also, my guess is your demographic that you're going to, they're going to be on Facebook before they're ever going to be on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I think some people kind of wash away Facebook. Don't. I think Facebook is huge. I think Instagram, if you are getting 10,000 followers, you're doing stories all god day long and all that, that's a different story. But I'd say most people, Instagram is not what they want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them both for different reasons.
Yeah. But again, since Instagram, like Facebook owns Instagram, if you're going to post on Instagram, just send it to Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, just connect it, take you less than 5 minutes, and you're good to go. You just got to post one time and it's going to go to Facebook.
Yeah, I'll have to start doing that.
Okay. But yeah, I would pump your lead magnet right now because it's not running season just yet. And I have a feeling the weather, I have a feeling we're going to get smacked end of February, March. I think we've been way too lucky with our weather. It's
Don't
ridiculous.
say that.
But let's be honest though. I mean, we live in New England and Seattle's been worse than us. So just keep that in mind that if we do get another storm, it won't be running season just yet. So pump that magnet, get another one ready. I mean, I don't think it takes you that long to put together, but pump that out, like offer it free, whatever workshops you're doing, make sure you're getting your email. If you're going to a workshop soon, send me an email and let me know. Tell me who you're speaking to. Let me help you try to figure out what to offer, how to get those emails.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'll make
make
the
sure
magnet I have up there and plan for the next one.
Yeah, but then make sure though that you have like your email sequence set up, that like once you put them in your email database, they're not going to just sit there. And then when you're running like a coaching program in 2 months, you email that list. They're going to pay no attention to you. You need to kind of be like, because you could, hey, it was great meeting you at REI the other day. Here's what I talked about. Give them a PDF and be like, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy. Like you need to offer them stuff. So then when you email them in 2 months being like, oh my God, I have this amazing coaching program, they're going to at least look at it because they're going to be like, this lady sends a lot of great stuff. If you've never emailed them since you got their email, they are not even going to look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to be more regular about
it. And I can tell you that because, I mean, I had a guy reach out to me on Facebook, and I know he's been following my women's basketball for at least 3 years because he'll comment. He's from Maine, so New England connection. He finally reached out to me the other day to be like, my daughter really needs your help. 3 years he's been following me. So honestly, but that's how most people are. You're going to rarely get that one-hit wonder. And if you do, nurture the hell out of that relationship. Like there are a couple people that no matter what I put out, they buy for my basketball stuff. Let me tell you right now, during the holidays, they got like a card and a little gift because they spend a lot of money during the year and they always buy, always buy. So if you have those people, nurture the heck out of them. But again, most people are going to take a year or two to be like, hey, I really like this Jean lady. Like she provides really good content. I can only imagine what she's going to give me if I'm coaching with her privately.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, I mean, you're doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing. And You're doing it. Just keep going.
Yeah. I like your encouragement, and I don't know, you know, win for the day or win for the week and small steps.
Yeah. I mean, I was at like a networking event, you know, kind of all women kind of business thing on Saturday. And I'm telling you, I've seen it a lot. I go to a lot of workshops. People don't follow up. They don't offer something free. They don't offer away free content. They just think if they have a program and they try to sell it, they're going to sell it. It doesn't work that way. And I know a pretty big social media influencer that just took a break because she crashed and burned because she couldn't keep up with what she was doing. I don't think you guys know who she is, but because she's not, but I mean, pretty big. And I'm like, again, social media is great, but if you don't have kind of the back end of what you're doing, you're not emailing content, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just getting into a regular rhythm with it.
You'll get it. Like, you'll get it. Trust me. You talk to me in like 3 months and you've been doing it regularly, you're going to be like, this is nothing. You will be. I know you will. Because in the beginning, I was the same way. And now, like, I could sit down. I mean, maybe not today because my brain's a little stuffed up, but I could probably sit down like next week and pound out 4 emails for the week. And it'd take me less than an hour. So you'll get it. But keep doing it. Small stuff. Like Liz was saying, she didn't accomplish that huge list. Okay, you know what? Get a couple things off it and then get it done tomorrow. Like, it's this move forward.
Yep.
Ugh. But again, let me know when you have your workshops. Tell me who your audience is and we can put something together.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I'm going to mute you. If you need anything, pop back on because I'm going to touch base with Susan.
Okay. Thank you.
Susan, how we doing?
How are you doing? I hope that you're feeling all right. You look like you have a fever.
Jeez, I have rosy red cheeks to begin with, though, Susan. I don't feel like I have a fever. But yeah, I definitely.
Well, you look like you need the day off, but
I definitely do not have the day off. It's the last day at private school with me until the spring. So. All
right. Well, I'm about to bring your blood pressure up, and feel free to slap the camera in lieu of my face.
All right. Don't get Liz wound up too.
Well, she's got oil. She's going to just sniff and become calm and get the diffuser and everything will be all right. So, all right. So here I am. You know, I've been really struggling to find my voice. I'm not going to lie. That's why I'm here with you. Mm-hmm. I'm struggling to find my voice. And when I think about, like, I was talking to you the first time we spoke in the meeting when I was on the phone, I got all worked up. And, you know, it's like I get really, like, I feel like I'm passionate about what I'm talking about, but I also feel like as I'm writing all of this, and I'm not one of those people that I'm like, oh, let me get my coffee and sit down and write and do whatever. Like, it comes to me like I'm laying in bed getting ready to fall asleep and I'm in that twilight and I'm like, holy crap, I got, I leave a journal next to my bed and I write a couple paragraphs about like what I'm trying to put together. And as I'm reading through it, you know, I don't have a complete lead magnet, but I feel like it's too broad. It's too broad for and I think that people are not going to understand. Like, Liz, I think you'll understand because you're in that hippy-dippy energy, emotional, you know, stress away and all that. But when you're talking to someone who's a tactical athlete or basketball, you know, a basketball player, like, you're not going to talk to them about, oh, it's your energy and you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to calm your nervous system down. But to be perfectly honest with you, when you're talking to, like, and I might have even, stopped me if I'm repeating myself, I had a conversation with a guy who was a sniper, and we were talking about, you know, when I take shooting I did take it very, very seriously, because when I'm pointing a gun at you, like, I'm not fucking around, like I'm going to shoot you. And I said to him, how do you keep the calm, you know, your calm demeanor while you're taking that shot? And he said it's all in your nervous system. And so that's where I get, like, you know, and of course talking with Lynn Coffey and a couple other people that kind of reach out to different audiences that do have post-traumatic stress and that don't have control over their nervous system. You know, everybody agrees that, you know, you need to learn how to control that. So as I, you know, look into all these all these exercises and all these little tweaks that you could do. I even have a story. I said, I was on this call, and I'm not going to get into it. It's big, it's long, but I was able to calm myself. The guy was going to kill himself. He had a weapon. At the end, he walks out holding my hand, voluntarily gets into the ambulance, gives me a kiss, and now he's doing fine. He's doing great. I was able to control myself, and I was able to control the situation. Now, that's what people need. I look online and I see pictures of, military, and if you've looked on Facebook, military guys are tough on the women. Women are good for just making sandwiches. They're not good for going into battle. They're not good for this. They're not good for that. Well, the thing is, what I'm seeing as I see these pictures that guys are making fun of, I could see on the women's face that they're under duress and their nervous system is under duress. And so the message that I want to give to them is that you have control. You have to learn how to control the fight and flight and turn that into the other half of the nervous system. And you have to channel that, put a leash on that, and direct that to your objective. How do I do that? I can't say it without sounding like a friggin' lunatic. I don't know how to do that. And so I have all these notes that I've written down, and I couldn't sleep last night. And at like 2 o'clock this morning, if you were awake, I was actually doing a live webinar in my head with you. And I was like,
maybe that's why I didn't sleep, Susan.
See, there you go. There you go. There's no such thing as coincidence. So, how do I take as a trainer, as a, strength and conditioning coach? Because that's what strength and conditioning is. You're conditioning your nervous system. Those women on the soccer team, look at them. They are poised under pressure. Look at your basketball teams. When the pressure is high, they are, because you have, physical exercise will tone your nervous system. That's why the Russians are so good, because they beat the crap out of them when they're training, and it makes their nervous system perform well under pressure. Now, I sound like a lunatic right now. You don't.
Wait, so you don't. And I'm going to stop you for a second.
Okay, and I'm going to take notes while you speak.
I don't know if you saw me, I'm writing stuff down.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The thing, when you're listening to me, this is what I pick out. You said tactical athlete. So do you have a website name?
I am looking at, I've saved a couple of names through GoDaddy, and I haven't a choice yet, but as I'm looking to appeal to a female tactical athlete, and obviously spread, sooner or later, something's going to spread. I mean, everybody needs to control their nervous system.
All right, so do you want to start, hold on, wait. So I'm going to answer you a couple times. So do you want to work just with female tactical athletes, or do you just want to write tactical athletes?
I think that I'd like to start, but I said, this isn't just for women. Okay. It's just that I see women, once they gain that control, they're going to be able to perform as well or better than their counterparts.
So we're going to start with females. We can always widen it once you get it. So female tactical athlete. The other word you said to me is PTSD. So do you want to specifically
that is a big thing.
Okay, so do you want to specifically work with female tactical athletes that suffer from PTSD?
Either that suffer from it, or that are, if you're not in control of your nervous system, that is absolutely 100% going to contribute to you. PTSD is something that some people get and some people do not get, and it's because of how their nervous system can handle that trauma. So either they have it, or if you're not in control of yourself, you're gonna get it.
Okay, so I remember you mentioned last time we spoke on a call, you talked about the breath.
Yes.
Breathing. Okay, so where I would go with what you're telling me is your website needs to be something geared towards female tactical athletes that suffer from PTSD, anxiety, going with those, because there was a trigger words, right?
Yeah,
and
right.
You need to then put your lead magnet together that is
and here's the other thing. Can I just interrupt you?
Yeah.
I jumped on the call, the last call that I was on, and I kind of jumped in the middle of it. And like I said, I had a somewhat of a lengthy conversation with Lynn Coffey about this, because she has support groups. A lot of women, and again, I'm not generalizing, because statistically, I've looked at the statistics. There's just as many men, but we're talking about women. you're talking about like 2 out of every 3 or 9 out of every 10 women
Yep.
have some, you know, that whole Me Too thing.
Okay.
Everyone's got some kind of abuse in their history. I could see it on people's faces. Like, that's how obvious it is and prevalent in this society.
Okay.
So when I talk about tactical athletes with post-traumatic stress, I'm also looking at, hey, do you have abuse issues? You can control those issues and that anxiety and that, you know, I have post-traumatic stress from a lot of different things. So I know that the things that I do are helping me. It doesn't matter if somebody fucked with me when I was little. Doesn't matter if like somebody tried to fucking kill me. It doesn't matter. Post-traumatic stress is post-traumatic stress. And what I'm talking about can help you actually, I don't want to say recover because I'm not a doctor, but can certainly help you handle those issues. Definitely without letting them wreck your day or fuck up your mess up your relationships.
Okay.
Or, you know, like in a very cognizant and aware type of manner.
Okay, so I love everything you're saying. I really do. I'm not like pulling your chain.
I'm a mess, dude.
No, you're not a mess.
I got
you're
papers everywhere.
The problem is you got to narrow it down to one thing right now.
I know.
I think what you need to stick with.
Slap me, Jen.
Yeah, no, female tactical athlete that suffers, just female tactical athlete. I don't even know that website's available, but if it is, get it.
Female tactical athlete?
Yeah, something like that, along those lines. And then your league magnet should be the one thing that's going to help you with like PTSD, and it's the breathing you were talking to me about last time. Unless you've changed it, like 3 things are going to help you fight through your, like, you need to go on that. Like,
I got that. I did that actually. So after I spoke to you, I went through that. I got the one big thing to control your nervous system, which was the breathing, which is going to move you out of fight and flight and into your alpha state. And then the 3 easy ways. The big thing is to control the nervous system. The 3 easy ways, and again, if you're into ClickFunnels, you know this is one of Russell Brunson's things. The 3 easy ways are the breath, number 1. 2, different postures that I learned from Donna Eden, which is
I know who Donna Eden is.
Okay, all right. Then you're going to know about like the Wayne Cook and the zip up and all that. Those things.
So breathing
that shit works.
Yep.
That shit works. And then another thing which I just recently learned was you have to cross the energies like Donna Eden says. And another thing, very easy. You don't need weights. Reach over, touch, grab your earlobes, grab your left with your right thumb, grab your right with your left thumb, and then you start doing body weight squats. You do 20. Again, it's going to move you into a different brain state, and it's going to help you do that. Now, and this is a paragraph that I wrote down in the middle of the night. Like, this is a daily routine. Obviously, you're not going to have the time right before like a hot call or something. But after, when you're alone, your nervous system is going to begin its dump. It's going to dump all that adrenaline, all that cortisol, all that crap into your system that you needed to get through whatever you just did. And just the breathing is going to start to dissipate that toxicity into your system. The Wayne Cook, all the cross postures or whatever, that is going to get the energy flowing again. It's going to pull you out of fight and flight, put you into rest and digest, and start to balance your whole energy feeling. The look on your face is kind of making me like your look on your face like, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm still going with like the 3 easy ways.
Yep.
Like we just need to narrow that title down. And then it sounds like you have a very attractive lead magnet that if a woman connects, and I feel like you don't need to put everything about your life in that lead magnet.
I don't want to.
Give them that 3 things. And then you're like, I think you'd be better. I think if you have trouble writing, I don't know if you're a writer or video, then have 3 videos. Do your breathing. Show them how to breathe. Do the Donna eating, whatever you want to do with Donna eating, and then do the other stuff. Like, that's 3 videos. You just have your lead magnet. Again, female tactical athlete. Again, I think your spin right now should be like, you're working with female tactical athletes that have had PTSD, trauma, that suffer from anxiety, and how to use your breath, your nervous system to I'm like throwing these words out, but that's where you need to go.
I'm writing as you're
speaking.
That's
where you need to get the words. Like I'm getting some words in my head as you're talking to me, Liz, of Jean.
Make your nervous system work for you.
Yeah, you need to be like,
make it
work
for you.
Like if this, like, are you a female tactical athlete that has suffered from PTSD? You've been assaulted. You have anxiety. Well, I'm here to tell you, like, and then lead them and help them and tell them like what you can do.
Okay.
Something to that effect. But again, I haven't, Lynn like did my website a while ago, so I forget what she asked. I mean, it would help me greatly if you tell me what she's asking you need, like what you need to have your website.
I have, if you want, she sent, at the beginning, she sends out like a Word document, like get all the shit together. Do not send it piece by piece. When you get it all together, send it to me. If you want, I could just send you her, that thing so you could look at, because I have it all written down like, okay, I need this. And you know what?
Tell me email me with what you still need to do. And that
I need to put this together.
Yeah.
I need to tweak my about page. Again, I don't want to get into when I was 5 and then when I was 10 and then when I was 25 and I was a cop. Like, I don't want to get into all of that shit.
No, and you don't need to. You can do that when you're working with your clients if they want to hear it. I would just say, hey, like, I mean, you can look at my about page. I'm sure Liz would be happy.
I'm going to look you up. Yeah.
Be like, hey, I'm Susan. I am a retired, I'm here to help you and then like my background, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like mine is basically what my mission is, what my website is. And then I give you my background. I mean, look, I was assaulted too. I don't go into that either. I mean, you don't need to. You can, if like you're connecting with someone that matters, but again, I think female tactical athlete, get your lead magnet together. That's the three easy ways to control your nervous system if you are suffering from PTSD.
Okay, you're so awesome.
I just recorded that, but I actually like that lead magnet. Liz, what do you think? Jean, did you I think I just hit that would be a good title for your lead magnet. It's recorded. I'll send it. So I don't know how long we are right now, but go with that. Get that lead magnet down. Don't let anything else get into your head. Do that.
I'll do that today.
Because I started out first with female basketball players. Then it kind of went into female athletes. And now it goes into working with females in the fitness industry. So I have 3 things going on, but I started with one before I tried to go crazy. Because now I have a system that today I work with this. So again, female tactical athlete, get your league magnet. Don't that you need to do that. I like that you write stuff down. I think that's great. And then send me an email. Don't send me Lynn's Word document. Send me an email with what you have, what you still need to get. Let me look at what you have.
Okay. All right.
Because as you're spitting all this out to me, I wrote, I wrote stuff down. I wrote down keywords: tactical athlete, PTSD, anxiety, control your fight or flight, control your nervous system. You said rest and digest. Those things stick out to me.
I just don't want to sound like people that are like cops and whatever, they kind of tend to think towards the right. And, I don't want to sound all hippy dippy, you know what I mean? But then again, here I am, I see Liz smiling, but I'm telling you, I eat Susan, that peppermint oil like candy.
You're not for everyone.
Right.
And I'm not neither is Liz, neither am I, neither is Jean. You're not for everyone. And if you piss people off or it doesn't resonate with what you're doing, they're not your client and customer.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
But I think you have a lot to serve. Let's start with women because you've been a cop. You've seen, I'm sure, God knows what. You're a survivor. I think that matters when you're trying to work with a female. Liz is nodding her head. I can't see Jean. But that matters when you're trying to work with a female to talk about PTSD, anxiety, maybe teaching them how to defend themselves.
You're getting stepped on. You're getting stepped on.
But again, that's who you need to go after. And if that works really well, and then and down the road, you have that locked in, then you can worry about something else. But right now, you need to lock into what I just told you.
Okay.
And if you start going somewhere else, you send me an email and I'll magically slap you.
Slap me.
You have good ideas. The problem is you're becoming paralyzed by not doing any of them. Though.
I am. I'm not even going to lie. And that's what's taken me so long is that I'm like, oh my God, people look at me and they're like, dude, you have books. You have books in a million places. You could be a multimillionaire. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here like a friggin' idiot with shit on Post-its, all over the place. I have a book on Post-its.
You're not, but
you know what I mean?
Look, there's many geniuses that work that. But again, your focus right now is see if female tactical athlete's available. I don't know if it is, so then play with that word.
Well, I have a couple. I got Core Combat Fitness. I got Valkyrie Fitness. I got all sorts
like
of
female combat fitness. Go
Okay.
with the female right now, since you already have combat fitness. No one's going to take it. Put together that league magnet.
Okay, I will. I
Do
will,
that,
Coach. I
because
will.
once- no,
That's
because
so
if you
hard.
have that league magnet, Susan, I can then help you. Because honestly, like, I think Lynn Coffey, if you guys don't know who she is, she's a wonderful website person. I love her. Lynn does my stuff. But here's the thing, Susan. To be successful online, like in the beginning, if you don't have a full flying website, that's okay. We can,
Okay.
for now, it's okay. What you will need, though, is like a one-page website. And we can
Okay.
talk about setting up ClickFunnels, or About Me has a one-page website, and it's free. I know you're paying Lynn a lot of money, but again, just to get you off the ground and get you moving, again, I need you to have your lead magnet. Are you on Facebook or are you on Instagram?
I'm not on anything just yet because I don't have. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I really, honestly don't know what to say.
All right. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get your domain name. You're gonna get your lead magnet, and then I just want you to set up an account on Facebook or Instagram. Twitter, I don't care. Set up an account. You don't need to post.
I don't really
anything
know
right
anything about Instagram or Twitter. Honestly,
Go
Twitter's
Facebook.
like another like
Facebook,
hieroglyphics.
There
to
you
me.
go. You're doing Facebook. Set up a
Okay.
Facebook once you know what your name is gonna be.
Okay.
Female tactical athlete. You said something. I forget the combat fitness. Female. Go
Yeah.
with that. Do those three things. Then we'll go next.
All right, you got it. You got
And
it.
if you get distracted, seriously, send me an email. Liz will tell you. I'll answer your email. Like if you ask me to look over your lead magnet, Jean kicked off, but Jean, send me your lead magnet. I will give you what I see, but you got to ask.
Okay.
But do
Okay.
those three things. But Susan, I think you're onto something about going towards that demographic, because there needs to be, again, if you were around me and you were going to hold some sort of workshop talking about how to defend yourself, how to breathe, I'd sign up because I know it's important. I'm sure.
Get
I'm
the
sure
fuck out. Okay. All right.
No,
All right. Because I'm more of a, as you may or may not have noticed already, like once I start talking, like people have told me, like, you got to talk, you got to talk, stop writing because you're not going anywhere.
So then again, then do video. Eventually you could do video. Just all you got to do is get your camera, hit video on your phone, turn it horizontal like this. Don't do it this way. Do it that way.
Okay. All
And be
right.
like, hey guys, it's Susan. As I was driving down the street, I just finished my workout. Here's my tip. Most women don't breathe enough. So all I'm
Okay.
doing today is I want you to breathe in through your nose. Literally, you could do a 1-minute video, Susan, you're good.
Shit. Okay. You're worth the money, man. You should ask for more money.
Thank you.
So let me ask you. So the lead magnet,
Yep.
the lead magnet should be on paper. It should not be a video.
Well, you could do a video. You said you're going to do 3 tips. What I would do is just a little writing just to introduce what it was. You had a paragraph
I'm actually
already.
going to follow one of Russell Brunson's scripts. I mean, it's literally like,
There you go.
like I had asked you, the 3-hour Kindle, like it's literally an interview where you talk a book. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
so
have
again,
the
if
software
you
to
feel
do it.
comfortable, Susan, if you feel comfortable doing a video, then do a video. If you feel comfortable writing, do writing. So like if you could do a video, you could do a 3-series video. I need to figure out with like when we're on a call, like I can put up ClickFunnels and show you like if you're lost, like how to click it. Or like Liz, I need to set up like if you need help with Facebook ads, like I need to figure out how you can see my screen when I do it. But again, whether you're going to write or video, figure that out, but get that lead magnet done. And you know what, Susan,
Yes,
if it's not perfect, we can freaking tweak it. It's okay. Like what I thought was never perfect.
Are you Italian?
I am not Italian.
You use your hands like
Yes,
a good
I know.
Italian.
I'm a mix. But so get your domain. Like figure out what your domain is.
Yep.
Get your lead magnet, and then once you have like your domain, your lead magnet, then let's set up a Facebook account.
Okay. Okay.
Because honestly, once you do that, I feel like you posting stuff on Facebook should not be your problem. You have so much. When I say the word shit, I'm not downgrading it, but you have so much shit going on in your head. When you're having a good thought, go freaking post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's what everyone else does, and half the time it's crap.
Oh, I know.
But you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's what I would tell you to do. Do those 3 things. And again, having a website from Lim is great, but I feel like that is overwhelming you're now. Let's just get those 3 things done. And then if you have a ClickFunnels page, it's a 1-page right now.
I do have a ClickFunnels account
then set up a 1-page thing. If you need help, I can next time get into this.
I will contact you. Yes.
Yeah, tell me where you're stuck. Like I know ClickFunnels really well because I have ClickFunnels. But then you can set up a one-way page, and that one-way page can start collecting emails. And that's
Okay.
all you need.
Okay. Okay.
Because all like my female athlete summit, that's my next kind of venture that's going off in April. I said that I think that is a ClickFunnels page.
Is that going to be in Massachusetts?
It's a virtual summit.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is that page is a ClickFunnels page and it looks like a website. So
Okay.
what I'm saying to you is, again, just get those 3 things done and we can go from there. Because
Okay.
I have my website, jenbricky.com. I can't even tell you that I rarely reference that because I send them everywhere else. So I guess, you know what I mean? But it's there because
Yeah.
it's there.
Okay. All right.
So do those 3 things and then check in with me. But if you start to get sidetracked every 50 other, then send me an email so I can smack you to say, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do that?
Okay. All right. I will.
And write down those 3 things and put it everywhere so you do those. When you do those 3 things, then I will tell you what I want you to do next.
I will.
All right?
Yes.
And
You have
again,
six
if
minutes.
you do those 3 things, it's going to start to snowball. Small wins, as like Jean was talking. It will
Right.
snowball and keep going. But I need you to do those 3 things before we can do anything else.
Okay. I will.
Sounds good.
Well, thank you for showing up.
I'm like I said, I can help if you guys tell me what you need. That's like the easiest thing to do. Tell me what you need and I can do it. And then when you're telling me things, like I was writing stuff down, like things pop into my head. Like my brain works like yours, Susan. But like that's what I'm saying. But you need to do like what I'm telling you to do before we can do anything else.
Okay. All right.
All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Liz, are you good? All right, you're
Send me
muted.
an email. Definitely.
I'm going to put an email right now between the 2 of you. I'm going to send an
Okay.
email just, all right, so give me that. But yeah, Susan, do your homework. Liz, conquer that email list. And then if you forget, I'll send the recording, but if you forget ways to kind of just be more proactive about trying to build that email list, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, I'll
Nice
shut
to
this
meet
down,
you, Liz.
and then I'll send you guys a link. And then, yeah, Susan, do those 3 things and then touch base with me and we'll go from there, okay?
I will absolutely do so.
All right,
Thank
sound
you.
good, girls. I'll see you later.
All right,
take
ladies.
care.
Bye.